Okay, so I tried Curlformers and they're all not dry yet. They're supposed to just air dry overnight. Well, they didn't all get dry. I ran out of them, even though I had the pack of like 46 Curlformers. I didn't know I had so much hair on my head. I thought one pack will do. And I vented about that on Instagram. So, because I ran out of Curlformers, I ended up using the short ones. The short ones for the bang, and the water's like dripping all over my face, like, cause I underestimated how long my hair was. I don't know what this is gonna end up like tomorrow. Like. I don't know if it's gonna dry. It's some chunky parts in there, but this is my first try. I don't always get it right, you guys. I don't always get it right. So yeah. There are enough tutorials out there to teach you how to put them in, but here's what they don't say. Obviously, this part right here is the part that I didn't have enough for, so I just kind of twisted it and put it into some kind of a bantu knot, or I really don't know. But I have no intentions of taking that down. I intend to wear it just like that, as ratchet as it may look, with the curl-formed curls after they dry. So we'll see what that turns out like. Here's some things that I wish I knew. Just because your hair fits into the Curlformer well, doesn't mean you should put it all in there. So like, make your sections half as small or half as large as you think you should make them. So if you have a section of hair and you think, oh, this will fit in there, make it half that size, which means you're gonna need a few more Curlformers, and then it will dry overnight. If you don't, like I did up here when I started running out, the hair fit in there just fine, but now it's soaking wet still, and I've gotta either diffuse it or something, I don't know. Obviously this was my first time too, so, but you know, if I had made them half as small like I did down here, then it would be dry right now. The other thing is, if you have, I think it's low porosity hair. Yeah, I think it's low porosity, because my hair is low porosity, where your hair takes forever and ever and ever to dry. I mean, like 48 hours, 24 hours, that kind of stuff. Your hair floats in a cup of water. All those tests that they've developed to determine whether or not your hair is high or low porosity. But if your hair takes forever to dry, it's gonna take forever to dry in Curlformers. Curlformers is not like magical. Okay, so my hair usually takes 24 hours to dry completely, sometimes 48, depending on if there's product in there. So when I made my Curlformers, I only used leave-in conditioner, because this was my test. I just wanted to see if it would actually work. So I only used my leave-in conditioner, as minimal product as possible, just to see. And obviously still, they're not dry yet. And so I would advise you to do that, to understand that. Start your Curlformers earlier in the day, like, I don't know, 7 or something. And then by the time you wake up at 7 the next day, they might be dry. Oh yeah, the other thing is, when you watch tutorials and stuff, you really don't realize how wet their hair is when they're putting the Curlformers in. Your hair has to be like sopping wet in order for it to go into the Curlformer. Kind of like it would be if you went to the beauty salon and got a roller set or something. It needs to be really, really wet so that it goes through, it doesn't get caught, it's not all weird or whatever have you. Other than that, those are things that I wish I knew and I didn't know, even from watching all the tutorials. I love them, even though I did it wrong the first time. But try it out for yourself. See how it is for you. I think they're still a great buy. My curls that actually dry look great. And now that I know the things that I know, I'll just go out and buy another pack and have 2 packs of Curlformers to use at one time. And then it should work. I could have like spiral curls all over my head. And you.